Clara Barton is the founder of the American Red Cross, and one day a friend of her in conversation had reminded Clara of a vicious thing that had been done to her years before. And Clara looked at her friend and said, "I have no memory of that whatsoever." And her friend was surprised and said, "You don't remember that incident at all?" And she said, "No, I distinctly remember forgetting it." I think that might be a good disposition for all of us as we start a new year together. We've gone through a year where there's been so much turmoil and friction, so many high hopes and low disappointments. We've actually seen families and friendships get strained over disagreements about politics and the economy or what's going on with the church. And part of that's because we don't distinctly choose to forget, we remember. The Apostle Paul writes about how to distinctly forget about things that need to be forgotten. In Romans chapter 12, he's reflecting upon how we should respond to people who are unkind towards us, and he gives us these words beginning in 12:17. "Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everybody. If it is possible, as far as it depends upon you, live at peace with everyone. Do not take revenge, my friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is written, 'It is mine to avenge, I will repay, says the Lord.' On the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed them. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil by doing good." My friends, I can't think of a better way to enter into a new year except to live with the resolve that we will be at peace with everyone and that we will not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil by doing good. It's time to stop keeping score. It's time to wipe the slate clean. And when something rises up that provokes us, if an injustice comes our way, or we are aware of something that deeply, deeply offends us, begin with your resolve to live in peace with everyone. And then begin to wonder, how can I overcome this evil by doing good? It could mean that we do good to the person or the people that we feel have wronged us. It could be a decision to just say a kind thing in response to a harsh thing. We always have difficulties that come flying our way, and broken people who are suffering from their own wounds will say and do things that are just reprehensible at times. That's the time to let God handle that. That's the time to turn to God and say, "Help me live at peace in this situation," and to make ourselves available to God to overcome that evil with good. Ask God for help. Wait for an answer. And move and react in the ways that lead to peace. I can't promise you what's going to come in 2021. I'm almost afraid to even try to predict it. But I guarantee you that if we live with the resolve to live at peace with one another, it will still be a very good year. Look forward to having everybody together in worship on January the 3rd. We will have worship in the sanctuary at 8:30 and 11 o'clock. And of course, both of those services will be live streamed as well.